Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's reading is about Monday. This Monday is the total solar eclipse that we're having on April 8th. So I wanted to do a reading about the energies of this big special moment that we are gonna witness in our lifetime, probably just once in our lifetime. So there's a lot of energies that are going on, and that a lot of people, especially people that are awakening or star seeds, are feeling a lot of symptoms. I have to say for myself, since the beginning of the eclipse season, so for probably almost 2 weeks now, I've been feeling a lot of different emotions and things happening in my body, moving. I've been feeling very tired, more tired than usual. I've been feeling a lot of constriction in my lungs or in my torso, upper body. There's a lot of things happening here, and I've heard also that there's a lot of star seeds that are feeling sick, and with some inflammation in the lungs. And so just to let you know, this is all normal. What's happening is just because there's so much transition right now, and so much energies that are moving, that sometimes it's a little bit harder for some people to physically when they go through this. So it's kind of symptoms, ascension symptoms. We could say it like that. So what I can tell you already is that the eclipse season, and especially the solar eclipse that's happening on Monday, is what it's gonna, the impact it's gonna have on us, and what it's calling us towards is to align with our highest self, with our authenticity. And it's about making choices. It's about making the choice of to align with your next step, or with your highest good, what you're being called towards. But it's about making the choice. You have to decide that that's what you want. There's no wrong decision. You can decide that you want to stay in the life that you're living. You can decide that you want to stay where you're comfortable. This is your free will. You can decide what you want, but it's about making a choice. So this is what we were being kind of pushed towards, is about embodying the best version of ourselves. So there's a lot of people that are starting to realize some of the patterns that are recurring in their life, and because now they're being conscious of what's going on, they can make a choice and decide where they want to go from there. So yeah, it's about choosing, and it's also about there's a huge window right now for manifestation. Manifestation is always available to you all the time, whenever. This is one of your powers. It's actually one of the tools that you have in when you're incarnated on the earth, is that you can anything that you think you can create. So it's the earth is about creating, is about manifesting, right? So, but what's happening right now also is that there's like this increased energy of manifesting what you want. There's this like miracle energy that's happening right now. So the eclipse is the solar eclipse of Monday is also about aligning with the miracle that you want in your life. It's about putting that intention, believing it so heartedly with your full emotion and body that this miracle can happen for you, and that's what you want. So you see, it's about choosing also. It's about choosing that miracle. It's not about just saying, because often and a lot of times people say, I've done it myself, I've heard a lot of people say that too, that you know, when you want something, but you're also scared that you're not seeing maybe something better that could be for you. So often we'll say this, or what's for my highest good, or if it's for my highest good, it'll happen. So this is not what it's called for on this Monday. You have to know what you want, make that choice and affirm it for that miracle to happen for you. You have to believe it in your gut that it's possible for you, and that's what you're choosing, and then it'll happen. So I just wanted to like give a little bit of an intro about the energies that I'm already feeling, and before I dive into this reading. So I have 3 packs here. It's not going to be a reading that you can choose your piles. It's just because this is what my guidance team what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, sometimes I'm looking for words. Suggested. This is what they picked for this reading. So I'm just gonna shuffle the cards, and then we'll start with this reading. So what we want to know is what this reading is about is the energies, that what's coming up for us on this solar eclipse of April 8, 2024. Thank you for revealing through me what the message is for this eclipse. Do we do more cards or just 2? I just want to see. I'm used to having 3 cards, but it kind of stopped at 2, so I'm just checking to see if there's more with this deck. I think we'll stay with 2 cards. Okay. I'm feeling also that there's a lot of people that are stressed right now. Oops. Just pick this up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some people are stressed that what they want is not gonna happen for them. It's funny that those cards fell on the ground at the same time that I was saying that. So you're being asked to trust to trust in your path, in your guidance, in the universe, that what is meant to happen for you will happen for you. So you have to believe and trust that things are possible for you, for them to manifest in your life. And yeah, I just want to add also, that's what I was gonna say also first, is that the light codes that we're getting on Monday with this eclipse, don't worry, you're gonna get them regardless of how it's happening, whether it's cloudy where you live, whether you're not able to view the eclipse, or whether because you don't have the glasses, the proper equipment, or whether it's because you're wearing the glasses and you're afraid that that's gonna block the codes or something like that. So it's just to let you know also, don't worry, the codes that you need that are specifically for you will reach you. So just wanted to say that as well. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one and then these. Okay, and the last one. Okay, not at all what I expected or had in mind, but that's spirit. I'm just gonna put these on the side and start with this. So yes, exactly. So you see what I was saying in the beginning, so I'm just gonna show you your cards. The cards, there you go. So this is the Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. So exactly what I was saying in the beginning is that this is about making a choice. It's about aligning with your highest, for you to become the most evolved version of yourself that you can be. But you have to decide. You have to choose it. But regardless of what the choice that you make, you're ascending. The earth is ascending. This is a transition, a beautiful transition for us to be a more evolved beings, a more evolved society, a more evolved consciousness. So yeah, so this is saying that we're moving away from what has been blocking us, keeping us small, or blinding us. That's what I'm seeing, actually, being blinded. Like you're taking the blindfold off of situation that kept you in the dark previously, and now like they're coming into light and everything makes sense all of a sudden, and you know what you need to leave behind. So this is what this energy is feeling like, the activations that we're receiving. And this one is the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. So this is to say that there's no coincidence in life, and that's what God incidence is that there's no like by chance or coincidence. Like everything happens for a reason. So don't worry about what's falling away. Don't be scared that you're missing out on things, or that change can be scary for sure. But this is about trusting that God, that the universe is taking you in the direction of what's for your highest good. That we're all connected, that there's synchronicities in everything. It's like a web of life. It's like I'm seeing like electricity, like synapses, like lighting up, and like with the little paths in betweens and stuff like that. So it's just to say that we're all connected, and when you trust and believe in what's happening for you, then and you rise up and you shine your light, then you're lighting up, and by you lighting up, you're helping other people to light up as well. So it's to say that we're all ascending. It's to say that it's the whole matrix that's changing, that's rising up, that's ascending, and it's not by chance or by coincidence. This is because that's the path that we're on, and the ascension that we're meant to live right now. This is the work that we came here to do. This is why you are incarnated right now. It's because we're supposed to be here. We're supposed to be part of this transition, this evolution that's gonna lay foundation for the people that are coming after us, and this new earth and everything. So by you rising up to your highest good, by you becoming all that you can be, becoming that new version of yourself, don't think that that's small, and that you're playing small just in your corner, or that it means nothing, or that like, who are you to be like change, like that it's not worth it for you to change. It is worth it, because we're all connected. And once this corner lights up, and then this corner, and then this corner, and then that corner, then everybody's interconnected, and it's influencing the whole. So by you changing, by you being all that you are, shining your light, by you beautifying your corner of the world, you're helping everybody else. So that's really, really nice. So this is what the eclipse is about rising up, making a choice, and trusting the universe. Yeah. Let me just put this here. My table is quite small. Plus I have my little setup here, feather and stuff, so it's taking a little more room. I'm gonna layer things on top. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I love this. Wonderful. You see, it's setting your course. This is like, and there's a rainbow. I'm just gonna show you. I'm starting from the end, but that doesn't matter. Setting your course. So you see there's a rainbow, and the guy is looking through a binocular or monocular. I don't know how you call that specific one in English, but yeah. So and they're looking at the map. They're trying to sorry, out of focus. There you go. They're trying to figure out what's the next course of action, where they're going, where they're heading, and he's looking towards the future, right? So you're setting your course on your next step. So this is what the energies are calling you towards. She's also in reverse. So this is the Queen of Keys. Also in reverse, in this card, she's actually looking towards the future, which is pretty good. So, you know, this is about like changing your perception, changing your ways, kind of being maybe shocked or shaken, or maybe it's like unexpected change. It's about maybe being taken by surprise, but for your highest good, right? In the right direction. It's kind of like a redirection for your highest good. The Queen of Scrolls, she's like the one that has access to the Akashic records. She's the one that knows it all. This is kind of like your soul contract, your Akashic records. And by this redirection or this shock or this epiphany that's gonna happen to you with this season, with this eclipse, with these energies, it's a redirection for your highest good, for your in the right direction, and you're protected. Isn't that wonderful? Archangel Michael here. So this is saying, it's another confirmation that this is for your highest good, and the universe will take you there safely. You don't have to worry about how it's gonna happen. You just have to trust, make a conscious choice, trust in your intuition, even though it's scary and you don't know where it's gonna go and you feel like you're flipped on your head maybe, or that it's a complete change of course, right? But look how it's all taking you in the direction of what's for your highest good, being protected, and you're flowing the waterfall, you're flowing in the right direction, like the energies are flowing, right? The waterfall, that's wonderful. It's just saying that you're going with the flow. This is taking you towards in the current, towards the flow. Like you're not trying to swim against the current, you're not trying to restrict the energy. It says trust and go with the flow. It'll take you in the right direction to your next best step, to your to what feels like is more meaningful to you, towards what's calling you. I want to say it like that, but it also feels like there's no coincidence in this. It's God incidence. It's a synchronicity. It's synchronous heaven events, like, yeah, steps. So it's all harmonious. That's what I wanted to say. It's a harmonious flow that's taking you with the universe in the direction of your highest good, and something that's calling you, that's meant for you. So whether this is you aligning with your authenticity, with your true self, with shining your light, being like deciding that you're leaving your job and focusing on something that makes you happy every day, whether this is about you revisiting an old passion that you want to start doing again, and it's like lighting up the passions and the flames again to like light you up, get you going, right? And you can trust that it's gonna happen for you because you're being protected. like everything's gonna go well, it's gonna go with the flow. If you follow your emotions and your heart, and you follow who you want to be. So like, if you didn't have to work one more day in your life, who would you be? What would you do? So go and do that. It's about you making a choice, remembering who you are, what you want to do, what you want to offer this world, and aligning with that. That's your highest calling. Well, it doesn't mean that you have to leave your job, and that's not what I mean. It's just about, unless you feel that that's what feels right for you. But what I'm saying is that your passion or your calling doesn't have to be your main source of income. But it's something that brings you happiness, that's effortless. Well, effortless, it's, you still need to move towards that, and make take steps toward it, but it doesn't feel like an effort. It doesn't feel hard. It feels like an inspired action. It feels like it's flowing. It feels like that's where you want to be going. That's what it feels like. So let's see what else we have here. Yes. So these cards, okay, so the first two cards, they were like the theme of the eclipse. And then these cards were the energies, where it's taking us. And then the intention for these cards was what's underneath, kind of what's behind, what's hidden, what's under the scene, what we're not seeing, like what's influencing these energies. So I love that the first card that we get, I love these cards, they're so beautiful. Oops, focus, there we go. Release the petals. That's beautiful. You see, it's about leaving behind what's no longer needed and moving towards, you see, she's releasing the petals and she's moving towards something else that seems kind of unknown in the background. And I even see a face in the sky, and that reminds me of trusting the universe, going towards what's for your highest good. So transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. So this is what's happening behind the scene. That's what's being called for, is this big transformation that we're going through. So it might feel like I was saying also in the beginning, like I'm even feeling physical pain or physical transformation, and like unease in my body, and like feeling a little bit sick, or feeling like there's a big transformation that's happening. And by making a choice, you're making a conscious choice that you're leaving something behind. So death and rebirth, that's exactly what it is. It's a conscious choice that this pattern or this thing that was so heavy and that kept you in lack, or kept you in negativity, or in a mindset that was small, is you're making that conscious choice. Things have been, I know, and I know also that things have been changing for you in the past. You can see, you can feel that in the past weeks and months that this was about to come, like this was something that was coming up. So it's about making that conscious choice that you're saying, this is gonna stay in the past now, and I'm moving forward with this new hope, this new inspiration of what's calling me, of who I want to be, of this joy that's taking me forward, of me wanting to be a more evolved version, and not playing small, or not reacting in that way, or not being influenced by that anymore, or not, you know. So leaving something behind and feeling a death like that, you also have to feel your emotions, and it's okay. It's okay to be hopeful and sad at the same time. It's okay to be happy about what's coming, but also grieving something that you're leaving behind. And you have to give yourself this chance to feel these emotions completely, because that's how you're going to be able to move forward. That's how you're going to be able to close a chapter. If you're avoiding some of these emotions, you'll be carrying them with you to the next stage, and 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 maybe that's not something that you want to do. You really want to feel those emotions so that you can. It's like a small death. It's like if you're dying in a small way, and it's okay. We live many deaths in our lifetime, and it's actually very healthy, and part of evolving is that it's like the butterfly. You know, before he's a butterfly, he's leaving behind his old body, so it's dying in a way, right? But only to like be transformed and bloom in a different way and become this beautiful, wonderful butterfly, right? So it's very important that you shed those things and you leave them behind for you to be able to like become anew. The rose thread, so inner call, so let the mystic living courageously. Yeah, I can't make that up, right? So I mean, it's everything I've just been talking about. I feel like the light got really dark. So this, I hope you can see that clearly. It's getting darker outside. So the rose thread, inner calls, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. And we have water here again. So flowing, going with the flow, like the waterfall, going with the flow, following the direction of where you're being called, of what makes your soul sing, of what makes you happy. So that's another beautiful confirmation of what I was saying. It's about listening to your heart. It's about answering those calls, but those gifts that you have. Like, so a lot of people maybe that are going to be watching this are very intuitive people, and it's about going in your heart and listening to your intuition, listening, finding that inner voice, that resonance inside of you that's leading you in the right direction, and actually listening to it and taking actions in the direction of those intuitions. Sophia, wow. The divine plan. Oh my God, that's like just another beautiful confirmation. Let's see if that's gonna focus. Okay. The divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. So you're being called towards your destiny with the Queen of Scroll here. It's your Akashic. It's your it's your story, it's your divine plan, it's your destiny. You're being called towards your next step, going with the flow, and you're being called to connect within to your intuition, your soul, your feminine energy, and it's gonna lead you towards your destiny. Again, the divine plan, Sophia, she's the feminine aspect the of the universe. She's the creator. She's the one that birthed everything. So again, with the interconnectedness, that everything is connected, everything was birthed, this is the divine plan, this is going in the direction and the flow of what's being called for the next evolution of this planet, is for us to be people that are more soul-led, more connected within. So as within, so without. So to be able to be more connected as a group consciousness, as a species on this planet, and being more living more harmoniously, you first have to be more harmonious and connected within yourself. And by doing that, by each of us, everybody doing that, we're helping this web of connectedness being born, created, evolve in the right direction. So everything that's happening right now, and it's very clear in all those cards, that it's destined, it's being called to happen this way. So everything that you're feeling, you have to trust that it's happening for a reason. So even the chaos that might be happening in your life right now, know that it's happening because it's meant to happen. You see, she's turned upside down on her head, so but it's for her highest good, for her divine plan, her destiny. It'll take her in the direction of her flow of what's for her highest good, for her next step. So don't be scared about what's falling down, what's breaking down, what you're shedding, the transformation that's happening right now, because it's happening for you. Always happening for you. And then the last card we have here is the Rose of Venus. Wow. Here we go. So alignment, flow again. Like, this is what a beautiful synchronicity here. Right relationship, harmony, yes. So you see, it's about the relationship of all of us, the relationship that we want to create for this beautiful planet, and the harmony that we want to create in our world, in our life, with the people around us, and the alignment that this all of this brings is taking you towards being someone that, like I was saying, I'm repeating myself, but I mean, all the cards are just saying exactly the same thing. I love when this happens because it's such a beautiful confirmation of that this message is so clear about what's happening. And I love that that you're receiving this message, and that, like, it's a beautiful, clear, very clear message that you're on the right track. Just trust, go with the flow, go with the flow. You see the water, the waterfalls, the direction, the water here going in that direction, and that direction is going towards the future. So trust that what's happening, that what you're releasing right now, the transformation you're going through is for your highest good, and that you're being protected by Archangel Michael, by the divine, by the universe. This is called for. This is your divine plan. This is for your highest good, and it'll take you to your next chapter. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I really like this message. Such a beautiful message for this total solar eclipse of April 8th on Monday. So I'm so happy that you were here with me, that you listened to this wonderful message. If this resonates with you, thank you for leaving a thumbs up or writing a comment or subscribing to my channel. It helps me in growing my channel, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for helping me, for being here with me, and for listening to this reading. I hope you a wonderful day on Monday for the eclipse. I hope you have a very good moment. Enjoy your day, that you connect with your inner guidance, your inner being, and that you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye bye.